Okay guys, another clutch on the ground. I haven't seen any slugs so far. She's kicked a couple out, as you can see. This is a fire het clown, supposedly het clown. I bred it the first year, got 3 eggs out, didn't get any clowns. Bred it last year, got 4 eggs out, didn't get any clowns. They were bred to clowns. She was bred to a clown both times. But last year I got some very interesting babies out. They weren't clowns, but they were very nice. So I thought I'd give her one more chance. So she's had an Inchy clown in her this year, an only Inchy clown, just to give her a chance to prove out. I'm going to take these 2 out straight away. I'm going to mark these as rollouts, and then I'm going to candle them, see where the veins lie. And you'll see, I think she's got at least another 3 underneath, maybe 4. Oh, look at that! Wow, whole clutch without any slugs. As you can see, she's quite emaciated now. If you look at her tail end, she has the clown markers. This snake came from a well-known American chap. I've had a lot of stuff off of him. Sorry, the snake was fighting me before it went into its pot. I've had a lot of stuff off of him, a lot of which hasn't proved out. Some of which has proved out and has had extra genes, and you know, so you never know what you're really going to get. I've given this girl 3 chances, so more than I would normally give. As soon as a het doesn't prove, normally they're off. But with 3 eggs, I thought, you know, maybe it was just the odds thing. But last year there was 4, as I say. And this year she's done 6 really good ones. It's the first clutch for weeks that I've had that hasn't had any slugs. So there you go. I'll update you in about 60 days time as to whether these things prove out or not. Thanks for watching. Hi guys, I've got a clutch that I'm going to cut today. It's on day 53. I've had a few mishaps with clutches recently. I had a whole clutch die on day, I think a day or 2 before they were due to hatch. I think they may have taken on a bit too much water, so I'm not going to take any chances with this clutch. It may be a complete non-event. This is a fire het clown that I bought from Mr. Wilbanks to a Inchy clown. Now, I've bred this girl twice before. The first season I only got 2 eggs out of her. I didn't hit any clowns. Last year I did a silly thing. I bred a fire clown into it and I got 3 super fires, 2 of which had the usual brown blobs on the, you know, like a super fire normally does, and then one that's completely white, and if you blacklight it there are some patterns under it, so there is some thinking that may actually be a super fire clown. So I thought I'd give this girl one more chance. So this is her last chance, otherwise she'll be being sold off as a fire. She has the fingers like on a het clown. She has the clown markers on the tail. She is a stunning colour for a fire. You know, all the pointers are there that she is in fact a het clown, but so far I haven't hit a visual clown that I'm 100% certain on from her. So this could be it. So without further ado, let's cut these eggs and have a look what's in them. Okay guys, so this is the clutch in question. As you can see, it's the second today, so I'm cutting them 4 days early. They are rather large and they are quite rigid, so they may have absorbed too much water like the previous clutch. I don't know if that's actually what happened to the clutch that died, but these guys are quite large and turgid, and I'm not going to leave it to pip on their own because of what happened to the last clutch. So here we go. So Inchy clown to fire, supposedly het clown. So I'd be very happy if I hit some clowns in this, but I will equally not be surprised if I don't. So there we go. First one is an Inchy fire, 100% het clown. See that quite clearly. I say Inchy fire. Yeah, I'd say it was. It's hard to see. Inchy fires are not that easy to identify until they've shed off. I have hatched them before. Let's have a look at this one, see what we've got in here. That's not looking particularly clown-like. So that's the same again. Actually, that could be a fire, really pale, pasty looking fire, I think. That one. So there's going to be plenty of fire het clowns kicking around. So this egg was a rollout. Ooh. Bloody camera mount decided it's going to play out today. So this egg was a rollout. As you can see, I've marked it as a rollout. I always mark them. You know, and I'm sure I've said in previous videos that more often than not they will hatch. Let's have a look in there. Oh look, another fire. 3 for 3. So maybe they're not inchy fires, maybe they're just really pretty fires, I don't know. I'll have a better look when they come out. And then this egg was a rollout as well. So we'll have a look at this. As I said on previous, as I started to say, basically mostly rollouts survive anyway. So a lot of people say they won't. This guy's completely upside down. And there's another fire. Wow. Wow. What's the chances of that? So that's 4 out of 6 from an inchy clown to a fire. There's no sign of any inchy, unless, as I say, that first one is an inchy fire. This one looks like a fire as well. Absolutely no sign whatsoever of a clown anywhere so far. Wow. Look at the head on that guy. It's really washed out, really blushed out. But again, fire or fire inchy. Yeah, I think the first one's the only one that looks remotely like an inchy, but we'll see. I think they all look like they're going to be fires, which is weird. If I wanted to hit a clutch of all fires, I'd never do it. So, it doesn't look like there's going to be any clowns. I'm almost certain that this one is not. So there we go, that is the same again. Weird looking, very strange looking fires. But so I think it's probably 6, certainly that all contain fire. That one there is possibly an inchy fire. Looking at the head stamp, yes, that's an inchy fire. Okay, so it's 1 inchy fire, 2 inchy fires. That one I can't see the head, nor that one. That one's definitely not an inchy, and that one's definitely not an inchy. Okay, so once again, this snake has not proven to be het clown, so I will be selling her on. I'm not going to waste any more time. It's 3 years I've spent on this snake. I've not made a single clown out of her. Okay, so I'll do a little update when these guys are shred off, and we can have a look and see what they are. They're all 100% het clown, but you know, it would have been nice to get a couple of inchy clowns out of it, but c'est la vie. As I said, my expectations weren't particularly high. Okay, so this is the clutch in question. So it was a fire het clown to a spot-nosed clown. It was a fire het clown, supposedly het clown, but didn't prove out. But obviously all of these guys, because they've been bred from a spot-nosed clown, are all het clown. So start at the beginning. This is a normal, just a classic, as people call them these days. So this is a normal het clown. Quite nice chunky babies, really aggressive. Ouch, as you can see. Little buggers. Get off. That fire spot nose is horrible. So there we go. So the first one's a little girl. Pop that in the box. Think, I can't really see it at the moment because I'm too busy getting bitten. Ouch, pack it in. Oh no, there's 2 normals. So there's another one. Ow. Stop. Okay, so there's another normal. Quite nice. Nice and bright. The het clown brightens these guys right up. Nice little animal. See the het clown markers on the tail. And that is another little girl. Let's see if I can do this without getting chewed too many times. These are all really bright. For spot-nosed het clowns, they're all really bright. But there's fire in the mix. So I'm not sure. how many of them are actually fire. I'm pretty sure this one is. I'm certain this one is. So this is a spot nose fire 100% het clown. It's got an absolutely amazing head stamp, really busy pattern. I think the fire accentuates the spot nose pattern and has brightened it up immensely. Let's just give it a little pop and see what it is. It's a little boy. So nice powerful animal in anybody's clown collection. Fire spot nose 100% het clown, male. these things, I got a feeling none of these are going to be terrible feeders at all. So this one as well, I think probably is a fire. I think it'd be easy to tell once they've had a few more sheds, but it's very bright. I've bred lots of spot nose het clown stuff before, and they're not usually quite as bright as this. I'd say that's a fire. And that's a little girl. So I may hang on to that one. I don't have any spot nose het clowns with fire in, so I may hold on to that one myself. And then these last two, I don't know, I'm going to have to reserve my judgment on these two. They're very, very bright. For spot nose het clowns. Let me get one out to show you in comparison. I've got a spot nose het clown somewhere quite close by. There it is. Oh no, it's a pastel. Oh, it's right under my nose. Okay, so that's one that's grown on a little bit further, and as you can see there is quite a contrast there. Actually, I'm going to say all of these are probably fires, because this is quite dark compared. Do you know what? I think they probably are. I may change my mind as they grow a bit older, but all of these spot nose het clowns look very bright. So if they are all fires, that's quite nice. And there's the little granity looking bits that you get from a fire in the side. So actually, I'm going to go with fire on this one as well. So that's at least 3. Let's pop that. That's a boy. So probably end up keeping a pair of these. So they're quite nice. And then last but not least, the one that's trying to kill me. This is quite a chunky baby, this one. I mean, I've got quite big hands. It fills out my hand quite well. And again, looking at this, it does have that granity look from the fire. It's very, very light. It's got a really cool head stamp. Excuse my stomach. It's quite an unlikely turnout that they would all be fires, but to be honest with you, looking at how bright they are, I think they probably are. Okay, so there you go. Not what I was expecting at all, but had a fairly good result in the end. Het clown spot noses and fire spot noses het clown are quite a useful animal to have in your collection. So a lot better than it could have turned out. I have absolutely no idea when I put the spot nose clown in there. I've checked my records. I can't find any records of me ever putting him in there, but clearly he's been in there because most of the clutch is spot nose. I just think I was so disappointed when I saw there wasn't any clouds. I didn't really look at the babies that closely, and once they come out the egg and shed, I got quite a pleasant surprise. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please press like. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and stay safe out there.